Hello everyone, it's Indigo.Network with another pick a card. This one is titled Who's Stalking You? You got this little itching feeling that, there's someone out there who's watching you after hours and you're trying to figure out who it is and why are they doing it. So as always, we got pumpkin number 1, pumpkin number 2, pumpkin number 3, whichever one you feel closely connected to, go to that one. We're going to start with number 1 right now. Hello number 1s, this reading is for you. You got this itching feeling of somebody watching you behind your back and you want to figure out who it is and why they're doing it. So let's see. Well, we got to figure out if there's anyone even stalking you at all. What's going on? Let's go with our handy dandy tarot. What's going on? What is the problem? What is the issue? Is someone actually stalking number 1s? Let's start out with that one first. Is someone actually stalking number 1s? Let us see. Oh. Is someone currently stalking? Well, is someone thinking about stalking or currently stalking number 1s right now? In any sense of the word, stalking. Oh. Okay, so it seems as though number 1s, you got another happy card that wanted to fly out here. So it is, let's say that this is the overall energy. The overall energy right here is death. So this could either mean two things. This could either mean that there's a Scorpio on your behind right now, or someone who gives off a Scorpio-like energy, very dark, mysterious, brooding, up in their head a lot about you. Or it could be the total opposite, if there was someone who was once stalking you, but they're not looking to do that right now. So let's go on with the other cards to clarify. And put our happy card over here. All right, we have the 7 of Pentacles. And then we have the Sun. Next, we have the 5 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands. Lastly, what we have is the 9 of Wands. Okay, so the way that this looks to me is someone stalking you right now, number 1s? No. But there was someone who was really on your behind recently. They, like I said before, could have been a Scorpio energy, or it could have been someone used to that they're not doing anymore. It seems like they're not doing it anymore with the Death card here. But when they were, it seems like something, as far as like something about your growth, something about the way you look, something about what you have. You may have been someone who had a lot, or someone who had the potential to have a lot. Okay? We have the 7 of Pentacles, the Sun, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and 9 of Wands. So with these 3 cards, the 7 of Pentacles, Sun, and 5 of Pentacles, it seems like the person who was stalking you was someone who didn't have as much as you, or didn't look the way that you did, or didn't have the favor that you may have had in life. So it's like a hierarchy sort of thing. It was like maybe you were the type who was, who flossed a lot, for lack of a better term. Someone who was always the best dressed, someone who always had the best of the best car, or whatever that instance may be. And the person who was stalking you didn't necessarily like that. They probably didn't have a nice car. They probably didn't have a nice body. They probably didn't have. You probably have a house and they don't. They're rocking it with an apartment, or if you have an apartment, they're probably rocking it out in their mama's basement. So the person who was stalking you was someone who was jealous of what you had attained. So with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, they may have put an end to their in what they want to call investigation. But they went from the 10 back to the 9 here. So they're still looking as okay. In the picture here, in the illustration, you see that this person's still looking back. The Ten of Wands, the person has their back toward you, and the Nine of Wands, the person's still looking back. So they're probably still keeping an eye on you, probably like through social media or something such like that, or probably through word of mouth from other people. I'm seeing like a lot of written communication or like texting is what I mean to say. But as far as actively stalking you, they probably have too much in their own life right now. This, like I said, they probably didn't have what you had. So they're probably trying to work that part up, whether it be spiritually, try to find them better employment, try to find them better clothes. I don't know, better. It seems this may be for some of you. This may be for a small group of you. But I'm getting the sense that they think that how you were dressing was expensive. Maybe it was. Maybe you were flossing very, very expensively. Some of you may just be nice clothes on your body. It may just look nice on you, type of thing. So they're trying to. I'm feeling like this imitation energy, imitation spirit. They're trying to imitate they saw you have by looking through the most expensive section on a catalog. I don't know can they afford it? You know, but can they afford it? Number ones, because they're just trying to imitate you. They're trying to imitate you and get the favor that you have gotten in the time that they have known you, or if they currently know you in the time that they see that you are getting all this favor and praise and recognition for what you do, how you do it, and when it gets done. It could also be a spectrum of maybe you guys are in the same position, you probably work in different departments, or at least in the same type of employment, same facility, but they see that everyone's praising you at your job, or you get a lot of praise even out of your earshot. You're getting a lot of praise at your job, and they're hearing that it's like, I'm not getting that sort of praise. What are they doing that I'm not? You know, it's jealousy. It's jealousy. It's imitation. They say that imitation loves flattery is the best form of what's the saying? Imitation is the best form of flattery, whatever it's supposed to be. I don't really think so. You know, it's so let me get some more cards on this. All right. What we have is protection, ascension, truth. Huh. Alright, so protection, ascension, and truth. So going back to what I had said before is that you were getting stalked, number one. There's no doubt in that. You probably already came into this reading knowing, yes, I was being stalked left, right, and center. You probably caught them in stalking. You probably caught them, that probably made them, you know, what will be the best way? That kind of spooked them. What happened is probably maybe they thought that you caught them and that spooked them into getting their panties out of a bunch over you, you know, or at least being a little bit more inconspicuous in their spying. Because I still see that they are, you know, lurking a little bit. Like I'm seeing like social media, like I said, word of mouth or that sort of thing. But going back to protection, we have protection here. So you probably have your there's some type of higher force helping out in the background. It could be your spirit guides, it could be past loved ones, it could even be present loved ones who may have did some spiritual work or even prayer if you're into that. If your family's into that, there may have been some prayer or at least some positive energy coming your way as far as having this person distance themselves from you in that negative light. If you understand, you have guardian angels backing you, is what I'm trying to get at. Then next, what we have is ascension. What we have is ascension. So going back to it came up over the Five of Pentacles. So this could either mean one of two things. Either this could mean that the person that you are thinking about who is stalking you may have gotten through to a higher level in life, or a higher level in their eyes in life. Not necessarily in your eyes, but for them it's something good, you know. They may have gotten to that higher level, and now they're more content in their own self, because again, this was about, you know, inferiority complex. This was about jealousy. They may have gotten their wish fulfillment just to get you out of their hair, just to get them out of your hair, you know. Or it could be the opposite. It could be with Ascension here. They could be like, what am I doing? This Ascension is about higher level of thinking. That's how I interpret it. So they're thinking like, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing? Why am I stalking this random person? Because I don't feel like you two have a very close connection. I don't see a very, very, very close. You probably know of each other, obviously. Obviously, you two would at least know of each other. But as far as like y'all are buddy buddy, y'all talk every day. I don't see that. I'm seeing like there's a third party here with when I mentioned the texting communication. There may be someone that you know and you talk to that they also know and they talk to. There's a mutual party. There's a mutual party that knows both of you, and they're either knowingly or unknowingly disseminating information about you to that other person, to the stalker. But regardless of that, next one we have is truth. So truth could be out here because, like I said before, you could have caught them stalking. You could have caught them prowling around your desk, or prowling around your car, or prowling around your phone, your possessions, or your work. I'm seeing a lot of praise and recognition as far and a lot of jealousy. So they may have known that you know the truth about them, and then, like I said before, they may have gotten spooked about that. Or it could go back to same with Ascension. They may have gotten the truth that this is just another person. This is just another human being. What am I doing? We put on one pant leg on at a time. Everyone does. So why am I stalking this person? Why am I what kind of lower level being am I to try to sabotage something about trying to sabotage you in some way? This is okay. All right, let's get some more cards. Get these. Tell me more about number one stalker. But yeah, like I said, you are divinely protected, number ones. You don't have to worry about this individual. They got their fill. And whatever happened in between the time that in between point A and point B of whatever point in time that could be in your life, they came to some epiphany, some type of realization that is in your benefit. Whether they are justifying that, oh, they aren't anything, they ain't nothing. Look at what they got. They got a car note. Oh, they ain't nothing. Look, they're something about your car. Oh, look, the car broke down. Oh, they ain't nothing. Look, they got their shoelaces untied. Or it could be, who am I? They look at themselves in the mirror every day. One morning they look at themselves right after a shower or something, like, or they're brushing their teeth. What kind of lower level being am I? To want to harass them, to want to stalk them, to want to sabotage them. It could have been one or the other, but whichever case it may be, you are protected. So don't act like you're not. Number ones, don't act like you're not. So let's get some more cards here. So, okay, what came out here is commitment. Things are getting serious. Okay, so if we want to change the story up a little bit, everyone's different. We'll change the story up. The truth is that they probably got held up in some way because of a commitment. Maybe they got relationship issues. Maybe they got to think about something else in their life. Obviously, they got to think about something else in their life. It's okay. They could have some problems in the relationship, or they could see that maybe you're married, you're in a relationship, you're good, or maybe even you're committed to your own life, and they learn that they have to be committed to their own life too, and get a life. You're like, honestly. Next, what we have is no, it's not the right time. So, like I said before, are they stalking you currently? No, they're not stalking you currently. But they were doing it heavy. Next one is y'all, what? Okay. Y'all gonna make me stop pulling cards for you. So now what came up is intimacy, sexual chemistry, and reminiscing. Okay, so putting it all together, we have commitment, no, and intimacy. So if we want to change the story up a little bit more for a little portion of you, it could even be a small group of you who they could be jealous of. Maybe you got a partner and they don't. You know, they're a little wound up and they're trying to figure out how you got something they don't. Or going back to situation A, you know, that's for a small group of you. They got relationship issues. They're still wound up because they ain't getting none. So they were trying to I don't know, take their mind off of what's going on at home and diving into what you doing, how you what are you doing, why you got that, why you got this. You know, it could be anything. Everyone's different, but point blank period, get a life, get a life. And it looks like they finally got one because there were some the spirits in the background are helping you out here. All right, we got forgiveness, soulmate, recovery. Forgiveness, soulmate, and recovery. So, well, we can go back to the other situation. I know I'm jumping back and forth into situation, but you know, obviously there's different people watching this. So, going back to them looking at themselves and honestly looking at themselves, thinking, who am I? What am I? Compared to them. They probably, it looks like they are, for another small group of you, they could be, they could be stalking you because they want to, get intimate with you. I'm trying to figure out what the intimacy and soulmate. The truth is that they want to get it in with you, but that's for some of you. And you just rejected them. Okay, you know that too. You know, why not throw that in there too? But they with all this said, they probably look at themselves like, who am I that I'm no match for them? They're no match for me. I can do better with my life. And so they're probably asking for forgiveness with the ascension. They're probably asking for forgiveness from a higher power of the obsession that they had over you, basically. All right? And they're trying to recover from it. And they're probably trying to commit closer to they're probably trying to commit closer to their higher power if they believe in that. This is saying that they would. They're trying to commit themselves to a higher power, or in the other case, they're just trying to become a better person. So that's as much as I see for you, number one. This was a wild reading. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all new updates, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello, number twos. This reading is for you. And you wanted to know, is someone stalking you? All right. Who is stalking number twos? Let me put this pumpkin in the right spot. All right, that's a little better. Okay, so you want to know who's stalking you. First, we have to see, is anyone stalking number twos? Are the people who are watching number twos being stalked at all? Let's get that out the way before we dive too deeply into our messages. What's going on? Are number twos being stalked? In any sense of the word, being stalked. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we have is the King of Wands, the Moon, the Magician, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. And then we do one more crazy card. We got the Devil, y'all. We got the Devil. So, in a simple yes or no, I would say yes, because I mean, we got the Devil here. We got we got the Devil. So how much more yes or no do we have here? So let me see how I can interpret this. King of Wands, Moon, Magician, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Devil. So we got a Pisces, we got a Capricorn, I'm seeing Sagittarius and Cancer. So it seems like the person who is stalking you is someone who they act as though they're not. They act as though they have this they act as though they're just jovial. They don't care about anything really. You know, they good. They got the praise and recognition. They it's all good in the hood. You know, the King of Wands right here. But the secret is, you know, the moon is about secrets. It's about mystery. Excuse me. It's about mystery. It's about not holding any holding your cards back, not showing your hands. The secret is that they are all over you like white on rice. They are all over you. They are thinking about you constantly with the devil here. They think that they something I guess it's something about you, number twos, that is very like it's like a karmatic. It's like a karmatic type they have to you. The karmatic type that you may have to them is maybe not as strong, but the karmatic type that they have to you is something strange. Something strange about it, number twos. So let's get some more cards on it. Let's get some more cards on it. All right, let's see. We have Ascension, Foresight, Exile. So, Ascension, Foresight, and then Exile. So starting with Foresight, you got this. The picture says it all. This is how they're acting. They're acting like this, as if they're acting as if they don't care. You know, they're not as if like it's in the mean way. They may act like, you know, they're the like I said, the King of Wands spirit. They talk to everyone. They're really nice. You know, they're probably like a class clown type of individual. But in reality, as they're cracking their jokes, as they're acting like they're not even looking in your direction, this is what they're doing, number twos. This is what they're doing. I'm getting like obsession spirit. There's an obsession spirit. If you look over here in the Ascension card, the illustration shows that of some type of stairway to a tree. That's the best way I can describe it. But I'm seeing this as some type of this is their brain. They may have some mental health issues. If you can bear with me on this breakdown the illustration to your reading. So what we have here is essentially an illustration of what's going on through their eyes, right? This is you in their head. You are the light of their life, because everything around them is very dull. Everything around them is very dull, very boring, very, you know, they may suffer from some, like I said, some type of mental health, some type of depression, I guess. You know, the sad clown is something I'm getting. A sad clown, you know, something about you. You're probably very physically attractive to them, or it even could be you are very you probably the way you speak, probably the way that you think. You're probably very creative. Okay. And then with Exile, they don't feel like you guys would mesh though. They don't feel like you would like them. They self-esteem is a big part in this reading too. They feel like they'd be a burden on you. They feel like they'd be some type of burden, some type of I don't know what this could be. They don't feel like they're good enough for you, number twos. But they want this Ten of Pentacles energy with you. They want to have this fulfilling lifestyle with you. They're future thinkers, but they're fantasy future thinkers. That's the thing. They are fantasy future thinkers. They want to create this Ten of Pentacles energy, but they feel like they'd be too much of a burden. They probably don't have as much money. They're probably not as physically attractive. They feel like you're out of their league. Or they are out of your league, or however the saying is. But this obsession here is turning into something very toxic with the devil. like I said, they could be a Capricorn, but at the same time, even if you don't take it with zodiac energies, it's still I'm still getting toxic energy. It's like they don't want me. They don't. I know they don't want me. I don't like looking. I love looking at them, but then I don't like looking at them because now I know they don't. I know they hate me. They hate me. It's like I'm seeing like an escalation of anger, of sadness, of remorse, of tearing down their own self over you. They're going through the motions. The person that you had came here for to see if they were stalking you, this reading isn't necessarily focused on them. It's somebody different. I don't feel a very close connection here. I don't feel a very, very close connection. They may be just a secret admirer at best. A secret admirer. They may be someone who stammers a lot around you. It's like, oh, why are they acting like this? Like whenever you talk to them. Let me get some more messages. What do they want to say? What does number 2 person want to say to number 2s? What do they want to say to number 2s? Be careful of someone following you back to your house too. I'm seeing something like that. Something about the wheels of your car or your truck. Be careful about somebody following you back to your house. Okay, so give me some more messages about number 2's stalker. That's what we're talking about. Not just a person in general. We're talking about a stalker. Give me more messages. What does number 2 stalker want to say to them? Eight. Oh, a lot of messages. 9 and 10. So, what we have is, I feel you leaving me behind. I want to feel that way again. I remember every detail of that day. You came closer than anyone. So, okay, number 2's. Number 2's, like I said, this could be a secret admirer at best, but like I also said, you guys may have had some interactions before, like some small interactions I'm seeing. Like they stammer, they may get like a little red in the face, might get a little sweaty, a little icky sweaty. But you came closer than anyone. Like I said here with the ascension here. This is you. This is representation of you in their head. You are beautiful. You are beauty. Even if you don't necessarily see yourself as beautiful, you are beauty to them. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, they are, for lack of a better term, obsessed with you. They may not get that feeling of love. They may not get that feeling of obsession very often. So like this says, you came closer than anyone. I remember every detail of that day. So any conversation, any short, meaningless conversation that you may have with this individual, they feel like they replay that conversation over and over and over and over again. Like, it's ridiculous. I want to feel that way again. They feel like those conversations that y'all had, they want more of it. Like man, they feel like they could have more of it, but they are too self deprecating. They want to, they don't feel like they're good enough to be in your world in that way. They feel like they can only be a part of the peanut gallery. But they want this 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, they want the 10 of Pentacles energy, but they don't feel like they're good enough. They don't feel like they're good. They probably aren't, like I said, they probably aren't the way that they aren't your typical, they may not be tall, they may not be pretty, they may not be, smart, they may not be, motivated, they may not, have what they think that you might be looking for in a partner. Or it could even be a situation of, maybe they don't feel like they are the right gender for you. Maybe they don't feel like they don't have the right values that you value. They may not think that they are the right race that they think that you are interested in. It could be a myriad of things. But last one, what we have here is, I feel you leaving me behind. So they may get a little jealous about you being around other people. They may see you as someone who, people like you. People think that you are a pretty good person. They don't feel like as though you are a stick in the mud. They like being around you. So this is why they are, or maybe what I was talking about earlier. Maybe you're the class clown. Maybe you're the one who has it just attracts people by the drop of a hat. The energies could change, but this is them. This is like a wallflower energy. So maybe the energies do change. This is them, no matter if they are the extrovert or the introvert in the situation towards you. So, let's see. Another one we have here is I wish to be like you. Okay, they wish to be like you. So, like I said before, they may not be your typical type, but they wish they could look or feel like the typical type that you would like so that they could get closer to you. They could feel comfortable enough to get closer to you. Let me see these. Let's see these. Give me a little bit more messages about number two's person. All right, what came out is air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the mix here, or obviously they could give off those energies, or you could give off those energies. Oh, well, we also got earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So the same rules apply as the last. Y'all, what in the world? Y'all, what in the world is happening? Okay, I'm just pulling out of the deck. So somebody could be an Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, last one is intimacy. So they may at night think about getting it on with you, but that's as close as they'll ever get. Those are the type of thoughts that they have in their head. Number twos. Those are the type of thoughts that they have in their head. That this is my pillow is the closest I'll ever get to you. This is the closest I can ever be to getting to number twos, because they start diving into this devil energy. It's really sad. So one more message about number twos is stalker. Well, it says have faith. So have faith. After everything I've said, if you want to, number twos, you could scope out to see who could be lurking behind you. Just turn your back real quick at work and see who's staring at you. And that could be the person I'm referring to right now. Have faith that for a few things. Have faith that number one, that they don't get crazy with the stalking. Have faith that they are a great person, inside and out. And obviously have faith that maybe you guys can get into a higher level of commitment, whether that be acquaintances to friends, friends to lovers, lovers to marriage. I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all new updates, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello, number threes. This is Indigo Child Network, and you wanted to know who is stalking you. You have this itchy feeling in your brain, and you're trying to figure out who is stalking me. You have this, you feel like somebody is, but you don't know who it is, or you're not sure who it is. You're not sure if it's your ex. You're not sure if it's your coworker. You're not sure who it is, right? You're not sure. You don't know. So we want to know who's stalking number threes. But before we get into that, we have to actually figure out, is anyone actually stalking number threes? Is anyone stalking number threes? The people who are watching number threes this reading for number three, is anyone actually stalking them? If so, well, we gotta start off simple. Is anyone stalking number threes? Is anyone stalking number threes? Please let me know. All right. So what we have is, okay, Knight of Wands. We have Knight of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Ace of Wands, okay. Ace of Swords, wow, all right, it's a pretty card. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And then lastly we have the Three of Swords. So if you want to ask me, my honest opinion, does it look like anyone stalking you? Yes, they definitely are. There's one person in particular. You probably have a few people stalking you, number threes, but um, someone in particular that is in focus for this reading. Someone who's stalking you in particular, number threes, is someone who may have offered you, may have given you this Ace of Wands offer, something that was uh, very physically good, physically positive for the both of you. Is the best way I can really describe it. We got the Knight of Wands here to start off the reading. This could be an individual who's very in and out. They may have given off the energy of very in and out, very player energy. You know, ugh, it's for everybody. For the community. They are a community people pleaser, but they something about you, right? They extended an offer to you, and they told you what it was. They gave you this Knight of Swords energy of someone who is like, they don't pull any punches. Like, this is what's gonna be. This is how the relationship's gonna work. This is how the connection is gonna go. I'm only available on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I'm not weekends. You know, somebody who's laying it out on the table and letting you know that you are essentially the option B to the two options that they have here. You see that this man has two options, but he's looking at the one that he's holding up more than the other. The Two of Pentacles, in my eyes at least, the Two of Pentacles is different from the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a man who doesn't know the choice he wants to make. The Two of Pentacles is someone who knows the choice that he wants to make, and he has the backup plan here with the option that he's holding a little bit beneath the option that he's looking directly at. So essentially they want you to be the backup plan. They want you to be the part of the games. Like who? Like why? Part of the games. That you're giving off this Queen of Pentacles energy here. Someone who's very mature, someone who's also very forthright. You're not up for the games. You probably told them that. Someone who is you give off the energy of someone who has self-worth, who has you may have a lot. You may have a lot financially. You may have a better sense of employment, or it's perceived that way. You are, something about you is just, your essence is very, very clean. You're very poised. You have a light behind you, a light behind your eye or something. I don't know. But it's still just giving up this offer of this Three of Swords of this third party energy. It's third party energy of someone who is the second choice. Let's get some more cards. Let's get some more cards here. Give me some more cards on number 3. Number 3, Stalker. What do they want to say to number 3? What does number 3 Stalker want to say to number 3s? Alright, so what we have is the timing just wasn't right for us. I wish things could be different. Just being near you is intoxicating. I want to feel that way again. I want you, just right out front and center. Last, what we have is, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So, like I said, they came up with this offer of being, being the player, don't care about anything. I'm the prize type of energy. But you let them know that no. I am the prize with the Queen of Pentacles. I know my worth. I know what I'm going to do in life. I know what blah 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 blah. You probably have already been through this. I feel like I've been there, done that type of energy. The third party energy I'm referring to. Even if you did accept the offer, you don't feel right about it. You don't feel right. The person who's stalking you is someone who knows that you are not up for the third party energy, not being the second choice to their shenanigans, you know? Listen, number three is even if you did try to play around and mess around, the universe won't let you. The universe is something serious. So it's, I feel like there's some guardian angels behind you about not wanting to fall into the wrong path. You know, just to put that out there. But the timing just wasn't right for us. They feel as though they it's like the one that got away. You know, that's the energy I'm feeling here. They feel like you're the one that got away. You're too distant. They wanted you in their crabby clasp. You know, I'm getting like Aries, Taurus, excuse me, Gemini, Aquarius, and Pisces vibes, as well as Libra. Those are the signs I'm getting here. Just being, I wish things could be different. You know, they wish that you were more into the idea. They wish that you were, they wish that things could have happened the way that they wanted. It's something like a control. They probably want to control you in some way. Next one is just being near you is intoxicating. So they're still thinking about you day and night and day and night. You know, they're probably still thinking about you in this Ace of Wands method. They're probably still thinking about what it could have been if you accepted the offer fully. What it could have been like if you were in the mix. You know, they're the person who's stalking you. I'm getting like social media. I'm getting someone who is, they're still a player, you know, they're still a player, don't get me wrong, but they're this like you were the one that got away, and they don't really like that. They're like, man, dang, you know. I want to feel that way again. Something about you made them feel like very, something about you, like I said, is very intoxicating. They may have loved your conversation, they may have loved the way you look, they may have loved the way you smelt, the way you your outlook on life even. Another thing is I want you. That's kind of self-explanatory, but they want you, number threes. They still are thinking about you very very heavily, and I'm getting like the sense of the partner, the person. They may be the partners that they're around. They may think that they may see like the stalker's kind of off. Why? But they don't know that the stalker's around you. You know. And last one is I hope that you can forgive me one day. They feel like they messed up in some way. They it's like I don't even know if they want to say, if I want to say that they feel like they wronged you by coming up to you with this offer. It seems like they're sorry that they even told you. That they even told you the truth of what they even told you the truth that they're in this predicament, you know? Okay. So let's get some more cards. Let's get some more cards on tell me more about number three's stalker. Tell me more about how number three stalker feels about number three. So it says, open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. All right. Next one is oh, we got it. We got it, girls. Spy. Girls and guys. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So if it's a yes or no, number threes, it's a yes. You gotta believe me. I'm sure you do, but like spy. Like I said, they're probably spying on you with social media. They're probably spying you through like a friend of a friend. They're probably spying on you like reading over y'all's text messages. Yeah, it could be even that. You two probably even texted before, and they're like, you know, going down a arc of memory lane of when things were good before they told you what they expected out of this connection. You know, before they were humbled in a way. You know. Okay, next one is gambling. Problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. I mean, this could actually be that they got some their money's looking a little funny. But I'm saying that, oh well, I'm seeing this as though they came with this offer of gambling, of juggling, you know, having their cake and eat it too, but you're not the type of person, you know. Ain't nobody trying to catch nothing, you know. That's the no, you know. So let's see. Let's get some more. Let's get some more cards. Give me some more messages. Yeah, give me some more messages about number three's stalker. With the open up your heart, I don't think I actually got into this. With the open up your heart, they may be acting as if they don't need you. You know, they're still trying to get into this Knight of Wands spirit of acting if they're the big man on campus. You know, cocky energy. You know, they're trying to. They're if you don't accept their offer, then there'll be another person who does. You know, but they're still thinking about you. They still want you. They still want you bad. They want you bad. Number threes. They still want you because you were the one that got away. Essentially. Give me some more messages about number three stalker. Okay. So what we have is wisdom. So yeah, like I said, you put your wisdom into it. You're like, nah, I'm not doing this. I'm turning my back. I am not for the games, and I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. I'm fine. All right, the thief. The thief also came out. Why? So thief, and then the adversary. Okay. So we got, and then we have secret. We have the moon. So maybe a Pisces in the mix. But okay. So reading these four cards. Did number threes? This could be for a small group of you. Did the stalker in question retaliate in some way? Because I feel like this person got some emotional problems, or got some they got some issues with being told no. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. They're not used to being told no, so they may have retaliated in some way. They may have did some dirty work with the thief. They may have lied, cheat, sneak, acted as if they were all good with you, but in reality, they're acting as if they're the adversary here. They're the adversary acting as if they are. The secret is, the secret is that they went from the player to the villain in some case. That's the best way I can read it. But so another card that came out is this love is crazy. So it could be the person stalker. Yeah, they're very crazy. They're crazy about you, and they're also very crazy. Period. Um, okay, I did another clarifier. So it has sudden wealth. So they may see you. It could either be the way I see it is that they saw you as the Queen of Pentacles energy. Going back to there, Queen of Pentacles, someone who you probably had more than them. You probably had nice things. You probably had a nice outlook on life. You just probably something about you was very clean, very very poised, very vivacious. Very mature, and they wanted to get up all in them, get up all up in you. And you wouldn't let them, you wouldn't let them, and like they're like, man, that was a nice lick that I lost. I couldn't even lick. I couldn't get the lick. I couldn't even whatever. Is there anything else I need? Anything else? All right. Let's do these. Let's do these. Give me some more messages about number three stalker, and then we are going to skedaddle. So what came out is soulmate. All right. So they may get a little crazy and think that you're their soulmate. Best way I can really interpret it. But yeah, looking over these cards again too, this could have even been a work of they may be, because you see here, you got two crows, right? They got two crows in these two cards, and if you look closely enough, they have the same type of background. It's the actual color of the background is different, but the actual markings, the actual artwork is the same. So it could have been a work of two. Like I said, you may have more than one stalker, or the stalker is collaborating with someone else to stalk you. The stalker themselves, or the person I'm talking about in this reading, may not have enough time to watch your social media, watch what you're doing outside of a confined environment or whatever it could be, work or school. But they may ask someone else to, you know, like a private investigator type of thing. But yeah, I think this is a good a good way to sum up this reading. So love is crazy. So that's as much as I see for you, number threes. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all new updates. As always, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.